Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we're looking at something that's now quite old, becoming very difficult to find and very, very collectible. We are looking at the 2000 release by Corgi Classics from their Dad's Army series of die-cast model vehicles and mini metal hand-painted figures. And this particular one we're looking at today is of the Bedford O Series van with Hodges figure. Now, for those of you who don't know what Dad's Army was, it was a British sitcom, and it was all about the UK's Home Guard during the Second World War. It was a hugely popular television series. It ran for, I think it was nine series. And there was 80 episodes made in all, which were all about 30 minutes long. But it was hugely popular, putting in regular audience figures of around about 18 plus million viewers. And it starred Arthur Lowe, John Lee Musier, Clive Dunn, John Laurel, James Black, Arnold Ridley, Ian Lavender, Bill Pertwee, Frank Williams, Edward Sinclair. There were so many stars that appeared in Dad's Army, and they were all volunteers for the Home Guard. And Mr. Mannering, who was the bank manager, he took control of Dad's Army and was the captain of these guys. Very funny, hugely entertaining television series. Ran from July 1968 through to November 1977, and obviously since then you can pick up all the reruns on the satellite channels. Anyway, back to the point. This particular model is of the Bedford O Series van with Hodges figure, and this is the box it comes in. And you can see at the very top it's got Dad's Army, and there's a picture of Captain Mannering, otherwise played by Arthur Lowe. And it says, from the cult TV series, contains detail scale model and hand painted white metal figure for the adult collector. And you've got the Corgi logo at the bottom, and it's item number 18501, Bedford O Series van with Hodges figure. And you've got the German swastika badges on the front there, and you can see the items behind the window, which we'll have a close look at momentarily. But in the meantime, let's spin the box around and let's see what we got printed on the back. So I spun the box around, and this is what we got on the back. So we got the same images, the Dad's Army logo and Captain Mannering. And it says, Dad's Army followed the bungling adventures of Warminton-on-Sea Home Guard during the dark days of the Second World War. The story of these enthusiastic part-time soldiers defending their country with pitchforks and a butcher's van captured the heart of the nation. From its first screening in 1968, this series went on to become one of British television's greatest successes. And there, just in the background, you can see all the other characters from Dad's Army. Okay, that's the back of the box. Let's just turn the box to the side. And on the side, it says Dad's Army, item number 18501, Bedford O Series van with Hodges figure. And you've got the Corgi logo at the bottom. And I think we've pretty much got the same on the other side, just a different colour. Yeah, Dad's Army 18501, Bedford O Series van with Hodges figure. And the Corgi logo at the bottom. And if I just turn the box to the bottom, again, you've got not suitable for children under 14 years of age. Some models may contain fine detail points or edges. You've got the 2000 Corgi Classic Limited Leicester LE32RL, and it says, please visit the Corgi website, www.corgiclassics.com. Made in China. You've got the barcode there, and the right is reserved to amend specifications and colours in order to maintain authenticity and improve quality. Okay, so that is the box. What we're going to do now is going to open the box. We're going to take out the model and have a good look at the model and the figure outside of the box where we can see it a little bit more clearly. Okay, so I've removed the model and the figure from the box, and this is what we've got. So that top just lifts off, and there you can see the model underneath. Gives you a better view of actually the model. But let's have a look at the model itself. Does it? Yes. Okay, so the model just lifts out. Oh, I see. So it's held on with a plastic container at the bottom. That sits on there, and the model sits on the display area there. But that's the model. It says Greengrocer and Fruitier, W. Hodges, English and foreign fruit. It is a full die cast model. Now this is all metal. Even under the, I can't see much plastic on here at all. In actual fact, everything on this model, apart from the windows, appears to be die cast metal, and it is very heavy. Obviously the tyres are rubber, but other than that, the whole of the model, apart from the windows, is die cast metal. So it is very, very heavy. Measuring size wise, let's get a measuring stick on here and measure. So we're looking at 13.5 centimeters in length. Height wise, from the bottom of the tyre to the top of the van, we're looking at 6 centimeters. And if we measure across the widest point, again, we're looking at 4.5 centimeters. Now the bottom has got Bedford O Series van printed on the bottom there, and you've got the Corgi logo in the middle there. And I think, yeah, that's all the writing that's on the bottom. The only functionality of this model really is that it's got free rolling wheels. As you can see, it moves along quite smoothly on the wheels and the tyres. But this was never designed to have much functionality. It is designed to be a display model, and it just looks incredible. It's very, very nice front. The back is great, and even on the back it's got W. Hodges Greengrocer Fruitier, English and foreign fruit. Same on the other side. It really is a very, very nice model, and as I say, very heavy. Now it does come complete with the Hodges figure. Now I can't take him off because he's still all strapped in to the pack, but he is a white metal hand painted figure, and it's a very, very nice figure, and he measures about 5 centimeters tall, 2 centimeters wide by about 2 centimeters deep, all based on where his fingers are. So again, a very nice, if I just zoom in, you can see these. He's not a bad likeness to Hodges, considering he's a white metal hand painted figure, but he is a nice little figure to go with your display. And again, he's got that nice little backyard backdrop. If you wanted to just keep him on the display area, that would suit perfectly. So that is the model and the figure. Let's just put him back on his display plinth, because I think he looks absolutely terrific on that. So how well did these models do back in the day, 2000? Well, these models were for collectors. They were not for kids, as we know. Hence the reason why I don't think they sold as well, really, as they could have done. And as I say, that's because they were geared for people of 14 years and over. So really, just for collectors, and collectors, obviously, they just display these models. They certainly wouldn't be playing with them. They'll go onto a display, either in a cabinet or somewhere on a mantelpiece or somewhere to display them very nicely. They wouldn't actually be played with at all. So obviously the quantities of these were not as huge as the toys that were produced for children to play with. But even so, I do, obviously this is Corgi. All of Corgi's models sell exceptionally well. There's an awful lot of collectors out there that collect Corgi vehicles, Corgi models, and Dad's Army being such a cult program with a cult following, I'm sure they all sold very, very well. Now moving forward 24 years to 2024, which is where we are today, Do these models come up very often on the platforms? The answer to that is not very often. You do see one or two pop up from time to time. Usually they have been opened and displayed or what have you. Some of them come up loose. A lot of them come missing the figures. So there's a lot of different variety that you can get and different condition that you can get on the platforms. Finding them like this though, which was again another shop find, again from a shop stock which we bought out due to closing down, and this was amongst the stock that was in the stock room that hadn't sold back in 2000. So finding them in this condition is fairly difficult these days. However, yes, you know it, we at Midas Touch have managed to find 2 or 3 of these models, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Corgi toys and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that, there's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that this is something that you're not going to want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful old Dad's Army model with me. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again next video. So bye for now.